Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make an Apple One. This is the amount of space required to make your Apple One, and here are all of the materials that we will use throughout the build. Begin by placing 4 white concrete on top of each other. 1, 2, 3, 4. Extend 1 row forwards and then 3 rows up. 1, 2, 3. We then want to extend 1 row forwards and then 3 rows up. 1, 2, 3. Then place a light grey concrete in front of that last block. Extend the light grey concrete to the left by 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we want to extend up 1, left 2, up 2, left 1, and then up by 28. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. We then want to extend to the right by 1, up 2, right 2, up 1. We then want to extend, first of all, right by 3, 1, 2, 3, and then I want you to mark out this block by placing a white concrete behind that third block. That will become useful later, but in the meantime, we now want to continue extending to the right by 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We then want to extend down by 1, right 2. We then want to extend down 2, right 1. We then want to extend down by 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Extend this fifth block to the right by 1. And then underneath these 2 blocks, we want to place a layer of grey concrete, a layer of light grey, a layer of grey, a layer of light grey, and then continue extending this light grey concrete here down by 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We then want to extend in 1, down 2, and then in 2, 1, 2, down 1, and then hopefully, all being well, we should connect to roughly where we first started. So if we take a little look at this, this is absolutely perfect. So now that we've done this, we are going to work on the actual fun part of the build, which is going to be all of the apps. Now to do that, it would be easier if we had a framework to build on. So the idea is simple. We add a layer of black concrete that sits inside and outwards in relation to the layer of light grey concrete that we have made for the watch case. The end result should look like this. Now that we have this framework, we are now able to come all the way back down to the lower left side of our build, line up with where we place this vertical row of white concrete, follow it up to the black concrete here, and place 2 black concrete on top of the block that coincides with that white row. I'm sure that you guys will be able to find it, no problem. Well, on top of this, we want to stack 3 rows of light grey concrete, 1, 2, 3. Extend to the right by 2 rows, 1, 2. Place a light grey concrete in the middle of this, extending forwards, and then white concrete on the left, top, right, and bottom sides. Then, take the top right-hand corner of this app here and place 4 black concrete extending right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Place 3 white concrete extending right, 1, 2, 3. Then we want to drop this row down by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Extend the left and right middle sides outwards like this to form a circular shape. Stick a white concrete in the center, and then on top of the white concrete we want to place an orange, and then extending around it a yellow, lime, light blue. Then we want to grab the blue, magenta, purple, and we'll also need the red, and we are going to pretty much place them in that order: blue, magenta, purple, red, just like this. Next, we want to come to the top right hand corner of the app, place a black concrete to fill in the corner, and then extend to the right by 3. 1, 2, 3. Then place 3 red concrete, 1, 2, 3. Then underneath this, place a layer of light blue concrete, followed by a layer of yellow concrete. Then take the top right hand corner of this app and place 2 black concrete on top of it, followed by 3 light blue. 1, 2, 3. Extend the light blue to the right by 2 rows, and then place a sideways smooth quartz stairs in the middle, like so. To the left of this, place a layer of black concrete, and then place 5 layers of lime. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then take the middle 3 blocks, extend them up, and the bottom 3 blocks and extend them down. We then want to place 2 rows of smooth quartz block, starting from in the middle of the app, leaving a row away from the, well, every side pretty much. We want to place 2 rows of smooth quartz block, and then flare the bottom left corner smooth quartz down 1. Next, we want to place 3 rows of black concrete to the left of this app, so 1, 2, 3. Then we want to place 5 rows of red concrete, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Extend the middle 3 blocks up and the bottom 3 blocks down. Stick a light blue concrete in the middle, a yellow concrete on top and extend it left, down 2. Lime concrete to the right and extend it around the remaining area of the light blue concrete. Place a layer of black concrete on the left of this app, followed by 3 layers of lime. 1, 2, 3, like this. Grab your polished deep slate slab, and we have to make kind of a weird shape here. So we place 1 slab here, then here, up, right, and then above this, leaving half a row gap, we want to place another slab, like this. Next, we are going to come to the previous app that we were working on, take the top right hand corner of it and place a row of 3 black concrete on top. 1, 2, 3. Followed by an orange concrete. Extend that to the right by 1, 2. Then we want to place white concrete on the left and right sides of this with an orange terracotta in the middle. Then we want to reverse this row by placing the opposite on top. And then lastly, we want to do the exact same thing but in reverse again. So we kind of end up with this checkered pattern. Then place orange concrete along the top of this, along the right, and along the left. Then we want to place smooth quartz stairs in each one of the 4 corners where we have the white concrete. And they want to be placed in such a way that it kind of forms a square, kind of like this. Then we want to connect these stairs together at the top and bottom using smooth quartz slabs. On these sides, we want to place the opposite stairs. So we want to place it in such a way that it kind of like looks like a circle. We've got this one wrong here at the bottom. And then join them together, top and bottom, using smooth quartz slabs. Left of this, we want to take the middle of the app, place a black concrete next to it, followed by an orange concrete. You can even stick an acacia button in front of it if you like. Okay. Next, we are going to come to, just for the sake of symmetry, to the opposite side. We want to take this light blue app here. On the top left corner, place 3, 1, 2, 3 black concrete, followed by an orange concrete, extend left 2, and then add 4 rows on top of this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Extend the sides out on the left and right side, so the middle 3 blocks, to form a circular shape. We then want to stick a white concrete in the middle with an end rod on top of it, and then we actually want to form the same circular shape that we have over there. So we kind of place the corresponding stairs in the 4 corners, so sideways, regular face ones at the bottom, upside down ones in the top. It kind of forms a squarish sort of shape. Then we have to place stairs in such a way that we are able to turn this into a circle, connect them together using the slabs at the sides and on the top and on the bottom like this, and this is the end result. To which we then want to place a black concrete extending from the middle on the right, orange concrete on the side of it, and an acacia button like this. And I don't know why, I just kind of like the symmetry. But now that we have done that, we want to place a layer of black concrete on the insides of the 2 amps that we've placed, white concrete along the black concrete, extend the white concrete up and down like this, and then inwards at the top and the bottom. We then want to extend down and also up. All of this can be done simultaneously or all in one go, and then we just want to join it together like this. So we are forming a slightly larger circle at the center of the watch. Then we have to place a black concrete, and you can actually change this because this is the time, so do feel free to mess about with this if you'd like it in a different position, but I find this quite pleasing myself. So black concrete here in the middle left side, extend to the right by 2, and then up 2, then we stick an acacia button in the center, and then we have to fill the remaining part of the dial in using white concrete, and underneath the button we place 2 acacia fence like this, so we have the actual hands and then a second hand as well, so pretty cool. Next, we want to come to the top left hand side of our time. We want to place 2 black concrete on top of this corner here, and then we want to place 3 red concrete, 1, 2, 3, extending left. Extend up by 4 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then extend the left middle and right middle 3 rows outwards either side to form a circle. We then want to place a row of smooth quartz slabs along the top of this, just underneath these top 3 middle blocks. Drop the left and right sides down by 3 blocks, and then sideways facing smooth quartz stairs underneath. Then, left of this, we want to place a row of black concrete just of the middle. Then, extending from the lower block, we want to place a pink concrete, white, and then we actually need a light grey, so we'll place light grey, extend that up by 2, place 2 blue concrete on top of the middle block, white on top of the pink, and then lime on top of the white. We then want to place an upside down smooth quartz stair in the center, kind of facing outwards like this. Then, coming over to the right side of the clock, we want to place 2 black concrete on top of this corner here, so 1, 2. Then 3 light blue concrete to the right, 1, 2, 3. Add 4 rows on top, 1, 2, 3, 4. Take the middle 3 rows, extend right and left. Now we have to grab the smooth quartz slab again and place a row here and here just along the top and the bottom, ignoring these 2 extra rows. Join them together at the top and the bottom on the left and right sides. Add a slab here, here, and here to form an envelope. Then, right of the middle of this app, place a row of black concrete, followed by a 3x3 square of lime concrete. We then want to place a smooth quartz slab here in the lower right side, extend in, up 2, just like this. That's absolutely perfect. Next, we are going to continue on this right side here by placing 2 black concrete, extending up from the corner of the light blue app, so 1, 2. Place a light grey concrete on top, extend right 2, then extend up by 2 rows like this. Now, we also need to grab the polished blackstone button. So in the bottom right hand corner, we want to place a polished deep slate slab, extend left, up 2, right, up, and then stick a polished blackstone button just in the middle top. Come over to the opposite side, you want to locate the red app here and place, once again, 2 black concrete extending up from this corner. light blue concrete on top, left 2, then stick a 2x2 square of yellow concrete on the left side with light blue concrete to the right. Then we want to place a smooth quartz slab just here on the lower upper right yellow concrete. Extend right, down by 1, 2, 3 like this. Perfect. Okay, now for the positioning of the final amp, we want to place a black concrete, or rather 3 black concretes, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, extending upwards from these 2 inward middle amps. Then, from the 3rd black concretes, we want to stick white concrete in the middle. Then, on top of this right white concrete here, place 1, 2, 3 black concrete extending up, left 2, and then we want to fill underneath those 2 rows in using white concrete. Place white concrete along the left and right sides and along the top. So this is actually the date, so I've got a 7 here. I like the number 7, why not? But you could easily have like an 11 or a 3 kind of. I mean, experiment all you like. Feel free to add any number that you would like. But before we start filling in the screen, the next thing that we want to do is add an additional layer of light grey concrete extending out of the back of the first layer of light grey concrete. So this is going to thicken the case. Now, with that complete, we are actually going to come to the crown of the watch. It's not really a crown per se, I guess, because it's just a button, but we want to extend the light grey concretes and the grey concretes outwards like this, just the front and the back. Then we want to extend the grey concretes forwards an additional row so that it is flush with the black concrete, and then stick light grey concrete in the middle. And we'll do this on the back, so it gives a more 3D look for the actual crown slash button of the watch. And with that done, we are actually going to come all the way down to where we very first started, because we want to work on the strap shape of our build. So come all the way to the very first white concrete that you ever placed, which would be this one. Extend it backwards by 14 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Then extend up by 3, 1, 2, 3. Extend back 1, up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then back 1. Now we want to come all the way up to the top of the watch, and I'm not sure if you guys can remember doing this, but we actually placed a handy white concrete at the top of the case here. Now the purpose of this is that we want to extend this up by 3 rows. 1, 2, 3, extend back 1, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3, back 1, up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then back by 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We then want to extend down by 3, 1, 2, 3, back 1, down 3, 1, 2, 3, back 1, and then if we extend all the way down, and hopefully, we hope, this should connect in a natural way, perfect, to where we were just working. So that is absolutely fantastic. So this is essentially going to be the strap of the watch. Now, the idea will be that if we come all the way over to where we first started again, and we extend this first block here all the way across by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then if we extend this up in the exact same way that we can just see over there. So that's the beauty of this, is that we can literally just look at what we did over there and apply it to here, and we no longer have to, I mean, not that it matters because we wouldn't see it anyway, but we didn't have to have the white concrete embedded in the case. So we can literally just copy what we did over there, extend this along the back, and then the same way as and we can extend it up and back the exact same way as the opposite side, and we'll know whether we've done this correctly as when we extend the white concrete across from the side that we know is right, then, so like this for instance, So if you're ever unsure, it's like, is that the right position? Did I do that properly? Just extend it across from that side, and you will learn very quickly if you have done it right or wrong. Trust me, this is not my first rodeo. I've done this too many times. It's way better to, like, if you're not sure if you've done it right, just check. It's always better to be like, does that line up properly? I'm not sure if it does. It's way better to check than, say, for instance, ruin an hour or so's work, which, some of us may have done in the past. It's really demoralizing. Something that we also want to do is add a layer of light grey concrete. Very similar to how we place the black concrete of the screen, we want to add a layer of light grey concrete inside and behind the light grey concrete of the case. And this is just going to be pretty much the entire shape of the back of the watch complete. From this point onwards, our task is simple. First of all, we are going to fill the remaining part of the watch's face in using black concrete. That will be the screen complete. After that, we are going to fill the back of the case in using light grey concrete. And last but not least, we are going to connect both sides of the watch strap together using white concrete. And once all of that has been done, we have fully completed our Apple Watch. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this tutorial. Please do remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.